Take good care of her, ᴡɪᴛᴜ. Your dad said to him as he nodded as a response. It's so crowded there. Hold her hands, okay? Your mom said as ᴡɪᴛᴜ slowly intertwined his hands with yours. ᴜᴜ whined quietly to her, feeling embarrassed and happy in the same time. We've to go now, ᴡɪᴛᴜ said. Deep inside he wanted to escape from the awkward feeling when holding hands with you. The last time you two held hands was on the wedding ceremony. That was the last time. After bidding goodbye to your parents and checked in, ᴡɪᴛᴜ immediately let your hand go. It was sad, but the warmth that his hand gave was still in your hand. Both of you walked together into the plane, heading to VIP seats. None of you dared to start a conversation. After you sat comfortably, you noticed that ᴡɪᴛᴜ kept on looking at his phone. Before the door closed, he suddenly received a call from someone. Oh, ᴜᴜ, where are you? ᴜᴜ? She calls him at this time. Seriously? You rolled your eyes, a bit annoyed. You're here. Fine, I'll go there. He hung up and quickly grabbed his bag. Where are you going? You asked in confusion while looking at him. I'm sitting next to ᴜᴜ, he said and left, leaving you dumbfounded. There. Your honeymoon fantasies then crushed into pieces. She's here. She's coming along. You frowned in frustration. Everything was just going well until she ruined it all. Unfortunately, your journey to Jeju Island began with frustration, anger and depression. My 2 weeks honeymoon. You sighed. You were actually planning to get close with ᴡɪᴛᴜ during the honeymoon. But with ᴜᴜ around, he would definitely leave you behind and stick with her instead. You were unpacking our stuffs alone in the room while listening to a calm song. ᴡɪᴛᴜ was supposed to stay in the same room with you, but he got another different room for himself. After you were done unpacking, you decided to take a walk at the outside. The place was really nice and quiet, which gave you relaxation. It was really clean too, as you couldn't even see a dust, as expected from a 5-star resort. Not only that, you heard that there was a really beautiful swimming pool there, so you went to check it out. As soon as you arrived there, your jaws dropped looking at how cool it was. It was indeed like what people said, really beautiful. You were about to take a selfie but was taken aback when suddenly a big splash from the swimming pool hit you, drenching you from head to toe. Glad that the phone was waterproof that you glared at the person who just abruptly appeared from the pool. He was wearing goggles, and when he saw you completely drenched while shooting him a glare, he quickly took it off, revealing his handsome face that made you speechless for a moment. You couldn't believe that someone who was more handsome than ᴡɪᴛᴜ exists. Oh, what have I done? He immediately went out from the pool to check on your condition. I'm really sorry. I was trying to hold my breath under the water and also trying to sing, but when I opened my mouth the water went in and I choked and I'm sorry. He bit his lips and gave you the sorry look. You didn't even pay attention on what he was saying. All you did was staring at his handsome face in amazement. Are you listening? He waved his hand in front of your face as you'd started to space out. The guy then walked to, completely drenched, and you knew that it wasn't going to make you dry just by wiping. So, you decided to go back to your room to change, accompanied by the guy earlier. On the way to your room, both of you talked about random stuffs to avoid awkward silence. By the way, I'm Kim Tae-young. Even his name is Handsome Tae-hee. Later, you arrived in front of your room and had to apart with Tae-young, your new friend. Let's have dinner together. If you don't mind, I'm gonna bring my friend along. He grinned as you shyly nodded. He is such a nice and friendly guy. Somehow, he kinda resembles Jimin. After changing into some comfortable clothes, you rushed out to meet Tae-young for dinner. But then when you were about to enter the elevator, ᴡɪᴛᴜ was there, alone, staring at you, who seemed hesitated to enter. Are you coming in or not?